Welcome to the SoberQ Podcast.
Hi, my name is Cath and I'm an alcoholic. The question is, why is inventory necessary? On page 64 of the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, it tells us our drinking was but a symptom. We had to get down to causes and conditions, and that's exactly what inventory helps us do. Step 4, which for those of you who are unfamiliar with this step, is made a fearless and thorough moral inventory of ourselves, and it's the first action step. This inventory step is where we put pen to paper and start listing our resentments, fears, sex conduct and harms, and is the first step in recognising the causes and conditions that keep us sick. So by doing my inventory as fearlessly, thoroughly and as honestly as I can, I start recognising these causes and conditions, and with this awareness, I can begin to clear the wreckage of my past. Inventory helps me to uncover my character defects, my triggers, and the reliance on self which has failed me. It's also vitally important in helping me build a spiritual defence against picking up the first drink. And as an alcoholic, this defence is the only thing that will keep me sober, one day at a time. No amount of willpower or knowledge has ever kept me sober. In the past, I've put down the drink for a period of time over these things, but I've always picked up again. But a spiritual defence has kept me sober, one day at a time, no matter what's happened in my life. And it all began with my first inventory. Inventory is also necessary for me to do in order to continue on with the rest of the steps. In steps 6 and 7, it calls for me to ask God to remove my character defects and shortcomings, so it's important for me to know precisely what I'm asking my higher power to remove, and this information comes from my 4-step lists. Steps 8 and 9 are the amend steps, and the people I list for these also come from my 4-step inventory. Doing inventory helps me to recognise the flaws in my makeup. It shows me what I need to change and what defects need to be removed. It also uncovers what assets and personal attributes can be harnessed through the removal of my defects and the reliance on my higher power. Step 4 inventory is the first of what is called the house cleaning steps, and it's the first action step towards a sober, free, happy and manageable life. And this is why, for me, inventory is absolutely necessary.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ Podcast website at SoberQ.com. Thanks for listening.